After months of delays, confusion, and constant speculation, Playboi Carti has finally dropped one of the most highly anticipated albums in recent hip-hop history. And music, as expected, the rollout and the energy surrounding the project were massive, but despite all the hype Carti has built up over time, there's one element of this release that's managed to eclipse everything else, the surprise presence of none other than Kendrick Lamar. What makes this so monumental isn't just the fact that Kendrick appeared on the album, it's how he did it. Not only is he featured on the project, but he appears 3 separate times with full verses, making this one of the most unexpected and gamut-changing collaborations in recent memory. Nobody saw Kendrick and Carti teaming up like this, and yet it feels like a cultural moment the game didn't know it needed from every angle, whether you're looking at Kendrick's lyrical sharpness, his ability to adapt to any sound, or the bigger picture of what this means for the industry. These tracks are major. Kendrick has once again proven why he's not just a top-tier rapper, but a once-in-a-generation artist who's continuing to raise the bar in both artistry and impact. Meanwhile, this couldn't have come at a worse time for Drake, as he's been working to push songs like Noia up the charts from his recent SSF For You project. Kendrick is now flooding the streets with new material that's likely to claim those very same spots. And with this move coming exactly 1 month after Drake's album dropped in, right after the buzz of the Super Bowl, it's clear Kendrick's timing is anything but accidental. This is a calculated play. Before we dive deeper into everything these Kendrick x Carti tracks represent, to me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. There's a lot more to break down about how important this album really is, because when it comes to this duo, Carti and Kendrick coming together feels like two different worlds of hip-hop colliding. On one hand, you have Carti's voice of a new generation, an aesthetic and energy-driven artist who's pushing sonic boundaries. On the other, Kendrick, arguably the greatest rapper alive, bringing lyricism, depth, and legacy to the table. This collab doesn't just benefit Carti, who now gets the ultimate cosign. Kendrick also wins by expanding his reach into a younger, trendier audience without compromising who he is. As Kendrick continues to make these strategic moves, it's clear he's playing a long game that will keep his reign at the top going strong for a long time. And now, with these new tracks, Drake's path to a comeback just got a whole lot tougher. Kendrick Lamar has once again delivered 3 dynamic songs that serve completely different purposes, reinforcing his dominance across rap, melodic, and general music charts. His already legendary catalog is expanding, and these latest releases only solidify his standing. Before diving into the more lyrical performances, particularly his most pivotal verse, since GNX, it's essential to acknowledge how Backdoor aligns with Luther as a smooth melodic track. It seamlessly blends into rhythmic pop and rap charts, achieving what Drake attempted on SS, securing easy wins in the R&B space, yet executing it far better. From the sample selections of vocal execution, both Kendrick and Carti B display their evolution as vocalists. Kendrick in particular proves his versatility in songwriting and performance across different musical styles. This track is bound to have longevity, creating challenges for other artists, particularly Drake, with production from none other than Kanye West, formerly Mr. West. The song's March 14th release date is intriguing. That date holds significance in hip-hop history, tied to Kanye's time in Wyoming and the pivotal moment leading to Pusha T's story of Adidon. Whether intentional or not, this release serves as another subtle message to Drake, reinforcing that his spot at the top is gone for good beyond chart dominance. Kendrick's other 2 songs on this project hold immense significance. The standout among them is Good Credit, a darker, more intense track that fully capitalizes on the chemistry between Kendrick and Playboi Carti. Kendrick himself refers to Carti as his evil twin on the track, emphasizing their synergy with lines like, "You know what it is, it's the vamps and the boogies." Kendrick sets the tone for the song's eerie and menacing vibe. The track is further elevated by production from Carto, known for his work on Euphoria. Over this haunting beat, Kendrick delivers a verse that will be discussed for years to come. His ability to craft such a compelling and layered performance only cements its position as one of the most innovative artists in hip-hop today. This run of new music isn't just another victory lap, it's a direct statement to the industry that Kendrick Lamar remains untouchable, no matter how others try to pivot. His artistic vision, lyrical prowess, and strategic execution make it clear he's not giving up his throne anytime soon. Kendrick Lamar continues to ascend into all-time great status while simultaneously throwing more subliminals at Drake on this track. Given that Drake remains engaged in petty antics that undermine hip-hop's integrity, Kendrick's callouts feel entirely justified. In fact, it benefits the genre as a whole that someone is willing to hold Drake accountable. Kendrick includes several references that prove how closely he follows everything happening in hip-hop. One standout bar, "I would have said you too, but you knew What the list was for seemingly nods to the Drake and 50 Cent co-signed beef list, a running tally of names that Team Dre has issues with. This clever reference demonstrates Kendrick's deep awareness even when we least expect it. Beyond these subliminals, Kendrick flexes his achievements, such as being the first solo rapper to headline the most successful Super Bowl halftime show. He cleverly references this moment, with the bar having it my way like Usher Dog, Red Blue Diamond like Gusher Dog. This line plays on Usher's song My Way, and the fact that both he and Usher were recent Super Bowl headliners. Additionally, Kendrick repeatedly ends each bar with dog, echoing the "for all the dogs" wordplay he used to foreshadow Drake's downfall. The track is filled with sharp lyricism, including references to Luka Doncic and reminders of Kendrick's dominance. However, the most significant moment arrives when Kendrick says conspiracy theories is given, but I must admit it, you got the wrong person. This line appears to be a direct response to Drake's lawsuit, with Kendrick dismissing it as baseless. His message is clear: Drake's claims are so far-fetched that they lack credibility, targeting the wrong person and the wrong song rather than Not Like Us, which Drake attempts to spin for his narrative. This track marks a turning point in hip-hop, as it's Kendrick's first full verse since the Super Bowl, and the events surrounding his evolution as an MC is on full display, showcasing growth beyond what anyone could have predicted. By teaming up with Playboi Carti and tapping into his audience, Kendrick isn't just shifting hip-hop's landscape, is uniting its most crucial elements. His approach emphasizes the importance of artistry and collaboration, ensuring that hip-hop remains a space where passionate, meaningful music thrives. With this new era, Kendrick Lamar continues to prove that nothing is off-limits in terms of his artistic choices and creative direction. This is an incredible moment for hip-hop, and it's only going to bring us more music that is both exciting and high quality. What makes this even more impactful is that it's all happening while Drake is desperately trying to climb the charts with SSFRU, hoping for a major hit with Nokia. However, Drake now finds himself not only competing against songs like Luther and Not Like Us, but also against tracks like Backdoor, which has the potential to become Playboi Carti's biggest song. Yet the smoothness and broad appeal of Backdoor surpassed anything else in Carti's catalog, and it's undeniably better than anything on Drake's latest album. What's clear is that Drake didn't just pick the wrong MC to challenge Kendrick Lamar, has solidified himself as the top figure in rap, and the gap between him and the competition is wider than ever. Unlike Drake, Kendrick isn't just collaborating for the sake of taking over someone else's song. Instead, he's elevating both his craft and the artist he works with, ensuring that their vision remains intact. This is exactly what makes Mojo Jogo such an important track. Kendrick plays a supporting role, contributing ad-libs and background vocals that enhance the atmosphere Playboi Carti is trying to create. He allows his collaborator to shine rather than overshadowing them, a stark contrast to Drake's approach to big features in the past. While Mojo Jogo may not be a number-one hit or a gender-shifting moment like some of Kendrick's other recent collaborations, it's an engaging, fun track that feels like his and Carti's version of the Hillbilly Sound that's meant in the best way possible. This is how collaborations should be done, and if Kendrick keeps this up, it will be a long time before anyone even comes close to challenging his number-one spot in the music industry. With all that said, what do you think of these three new Kendrick Lamar and Playboi Carti records? Which one is your favorite? What are your thoughts on this moment we're witnessing as rap fans? Let me know your early impressions of Carti's new album as well. We'll definitely be discussing it more, so stick around for that. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. And if you want to see how it was inevitable that Kendrick Lamar was going to reshape hip-hop with these collaborations, check out the suggested video.